for your viewing and listening pleasure as we explore life together. And we do that so that we can get a better handle on it. We can become more powerful. We become more aware. And that's the key to life. Here's the number one value that everyone should have in their life, and that is to become more aware, so that you don't unconsciously live, but you fully live in consciousness and with a full level of awareness, so that you get to fully experience, you get to have the experience of life that is just so magnificent. And when you become aware, you understand that contrast is an essential nature of life, because without contrast, we couldn't experience anything. Do you get that? Without contrast, you can't experience anything. So you can have contrast in your actual life. You can watch contrast in the lives of others. You can watch contrast on television. You can watch contrast playing out in politics. You can watch it anywhere, but there is contrast. There will always be contrast. The whole idea to think about, well, there'll always be just pure peace on earth. No, there won't. To think about that in your human form, you're going to be able to be peaceful at all times and be blissful and be happy all the time. Great illusion. Don't buy into that illusion, because you know what that illusion causes? Depression, anxiety, because it is not real. See, the mind creates everything, and that's what I put in the thought today. It's not the person, it's not the event that's causing you to feel. It's a perspective in which you're looking at that event. It's a perspective in which you're seeing life through that's causing you to have a personal experience. And notice that I said it's a personal experience, because it's not the experience of everyone, because everyone is coming at things from a completely different perspective. And so everyone has a different experience, even though it's the same event, even though they're with the same people, completely different experience. It's fascinating to me, just fascinating to me how we have been so domesticated. I love the word domesticated, because we have been. We've been domesticated. We've been domesticated to see things as our parents, schools, churches, businesses, politicians want us to see them. And we can see them from the perspective of which we're coming from very clearly. One of our guests out there said, pleases me to see impeachment. From her perspective, it does. From other people's perspective, it doesn't. I'm not here to tell you what's right or wrong. That's not my job. My job is to increase our level of awareness, increase our ability to conscious live, so that we can experience love and fulfillment. Do you notice? And that's basically all we do at Agape. That's all I do as a senior minister and teacher of Agape. I teach conscious living for the purpose of love and fulfillment. You've got everything you ever wanted in life in those 3 words, or 4 words. Let's go with that: conscious living, love, and fulfillment. Good morning, everyone out there. I'm glad you have joined me today. Hey, just to notice, starting classes next week. If you're interested, on Monday nights and Tuesday nights, I've got 2 different classes going on, 5 weeks and 6 weeks. If you're interested, go to agapespiritualcenter.com, click on it, sign up, become a part of the community. It's not even becoming a part of the community. It's sharing the journey together. That's what it's about. It's not about you have to commit to a community. No, I'm not asking anyone to ever do that. That would be sort of silly on my part. My thing is, hey, let's gather and study together. Let's study looking at each other's faces on Zoom. We can be from all over the country. We can be from all over the world. That's what I do every morning in meditation. Every morning in meditation, my goodness, it's beautiful to have people from all over the world meditating together. Gunnison, Colorado is -8 degrees. And Nicole says, I want a hot tub for contrast. Well, I'll tell you what, Nicole, if you were at my house right now, I'd say, hey, let's go in my hot tub, because I love the contrast of a hot tub. A lot of people don't care for a hot tub. Again, I'm coming back to perspective. It's what I said earlier. It's not the event. It's not the person. It's not the thing that causes your reaction. It's your perception of how you look at it. That's the key thing. Marilla from Evansville. I'm guessing Evansville is Indiana. That's what I'm guessing. But you see, Marilla thinks that we can read her mind because what's her perspective? Everyone should know where Evansville is. And I'll bet you most people don't have a clue. See how we're demonstrating that right here as we're talking? You're all hearing the same thing. You're seeing the same thing. Oh, and now Diana says Kentucky. Oh, that might be where Diana's from. See, I don't know. I get one word, and then what happens when you get one word? Your perspective goes all over the place. Deborah says, my perception has been questioned lately. Good. I love hearing that. That means you're awake. That means you're aware enough to understand that questioning is happening. And when you get questioned, you get to examine deeper. Don't ever, ever, ever be upset when someone questions you. Let me tell you something I didn't realize when I made the decision to be a teacher, and that's what I am. I'm a teacher. I didn't realize how much I would get questioned. But you know what? It's a blessing, because then I have to ask myself questions and go deeper and deeper and deeper and realize that almost everything that I have believed has been something I've been domesticated into believing. And now, because I'm questioning, I get to choose. I get to consciously choose what I believe. Is that not cool? Isn't that what you want for yourself? The ability to say, I have consciously chosen that belief. I've examined it. Yeah, I've examined it. I've examined it not just from one perspective. I've examined it from many, many perspectives. See, that's the key thing. That's why we can examine something over and over and over again, because there's infinite ways of looking at things. There's not two ways. See, we've been domesticated to believing that there are two ways to see life, good and bad. That's what religion wants you to believe, good or bad. No, there's not good and bad. There's infinite ways of looking at life. There's infinite ways of looking at a person to see what do you discern about that person. Infinite ways to look at them. Everyone in the planet has as much good as the opposite. Why? Because everyone on the planet is living a balanced life. There's balance in everyone's life right here, right now. There is no question there's balance in your life. If there wasn't balance in your life, you couldn't live. The universe is a balanced organism. It's a balanced structure. It's a balanced way to breathe. I love that. Nicole says she did Wim Hof yesterday at an Airbnb, and she went in the hot tub and then into the snow for contrast. Oh my God, that's fantastic. I remember doing that on my honeymoon, going back, 48 plus years. We were in a sauna, and then we jumped in the snow. Oh, is there anything better than that contrast? No, there isn't. Yeah, there's all vibrations live within us. That's something that's really important. Denise, you're loving Wim. I knew you'd fall in love with him. I knew you'd fall in love with the Wim. Once you give Wim a chance, and folks, if you don't know what I'm saying, and I can't make an assumption to do, go to YouTube, put in Wim Hof, W-I-M-H-O-F, and breathing technique, and start doing the one that's 11 minutes. It's a slower one. It's only 11 minutes, and do it for a week. And then watch how your body changes. Watch how you become oxygenated. Watch how you're getting clarity. Breathing connects your body to oxygen, to life. It also slows down your mind. Wood-burning saunas. I remember my father taking my brother and I in Michigan to these places. I don't know where he found these places, but they were saunas. And you rent a sauna. And I can remember being in there 14, 15 years old. Oh my God. Do you notice how many people that are tapped in, that are making comments, are doing Wim Hof right now? Chances are you've been listening to me because I'm the one spreading the word. I'm not the only one spreading the word. I don't attempt to believe that. But I'm telling everyone about it because of the benefits that I have received from it. The benefits I've received from it are just unbelievable. And every day I do it twice a day. I'm now doing, just so that you know where I'm at, I'm doing 4 rounds. I'm doing the guided meditation where there's a minute and a half between the first 2 and a 2-minute breath hold between the last 2. I do that twice a day, 16 minutes twice a day. And I'm finding what benefits. And so you want to talk about benefits? In the midst of COVID, nothing better than breathing, nothing better than being oxygenated. Think about that. Just think about that. How great is that? You're actually building your immune system so you don't get the disease. And if you get the disease, it'll go by quickly. Zach loves my background. I love my background too. Why do I love it? Because it's free, it's creative, it's freeing, it's creative, it's different. And here, I'm going to move to the side. It's about meditation. It's about energy centers. It's about the chakra. Because I'm all about that. And I'm probably going to go more into chakras as I do my talks on Sunday, because I'm finding more and more people want to understand energy better. With that in mind, though, realize your focus is your energy. Your focus determines how you see a person, see an event, see a thing. That's why everyone sees it differently. So your focus is everything. So I want to say this. I'm grateful that you joined me. I'm grateful that you're questioning. I'm grateful that you are a perfect expression of God just as you are. So if you like this, share this. No better way than to spread the word is to share. So I'm sharing my love with you today as I look at you, see the beauty that you are, accept you as you are, and say to you, I love you. Go have a great day, everybody. Aloha.